Hello, I am your host, Jenny Oceans. Welcome to Coming Home with Jenny Oceans. This is your authority podcast when it comes all things nervous system. Not for another trendy post or reel on socials. This is actual change for you to understand your nervous system, to understand why mindset alone doesn't work, why understanding that going into trauma release sessions will not change your life if you are not combining the science, the spirituality, the mindset, and the nervous system regulation. This is your podcast where you will learn and understand why your mind and your body is working in a certain way. This podcast is real, raw, and authentic with absolute authority when it comes to all things nervous system. Let's go change your life. I just sat with this thing. What is it all about? And I sat down to write an email to you beautiful people in my community. And this memory came back. This memory of my grandparents' veranda connected to their kitchen. And they had this very strange seat. And next to that seat was an old school radio with the radio knobs that you had to turn to get the right channel right. And as I sat there writing, all of these memories came back up. The memories, there was windows all around this veranda. And around the windows were this window ledge, which is very normal in Sweden. And all along the window ledges were all these pelargonia flowers, which was my grandma's flowers. And as I'm thinking about this memory, I can feel myself sitting in that very strange looking seat that was probably very expensive. I could sit in that, feel myself and see myself sitting in that seat, playing with the radio knobs. And I could smell the pelargonia. And when I had my eyes closed, just writing this email, thinking, I could feel the softness on the leaves of this pelargonia. And when you felt the leaves, you could really smell the smell. And I could also hear the noises from the kitchen, my momo making things in the kitchen. I could smell the smell of my granddad. He had this very particular smell. And all of these memories came up of joy and laughter and happiness. And I sat with that. And I wasn't meant to think about that memory. It just came up because what I was sitting was I have so much I want to share with you all. I have so many things I want to share with you. I have so much medicine that I want to pour into you. But I don't want you to having to go onto social media and get so distracted by the thousands and millions of distractions that are on there. Because what I want to give you is something that's going to improve, to give you something that's better, to something goodness, something that will center you into your truth and yourself, and to regulate your nervous system, not to get distracted and dysregulate your nervous system, but actually regulate your nervous system. So when I was standing making my cacao this morning, that's how it all started. I was like, I wish that all you beautiful people had a radio, an old school radio, no visuals, no nothing. You could just turn the knob and turn it on to Jenny Ocean's radio channel. And as you come onto Jenny Ocean's radio channel, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get me. And I could be, I'll be sharing what I'm putting in my cacao in the morning, or I'll be taking you through beautiful grounded breath work, or I will give you activated breath work in the afternoon at about 2:00 to activate you before you go and pick the kids up, or share beautiful stories. Remind you of how powerful you are. And that's how it all came. I was like, I wish I could be on an old school radio and share my medicine with you all. Because I'm not here for the viral reels. I'm not here for that. I'm here for sustainable change. And it makes me emotional talking about it because I have so much I want to share with you all. There is so much I would love to share with you, but I don't want you to be distracted as you're trying to find that. It's like, how do I do that? It's so easy to lose track of what it's all about. Yes, absolutely. I'm all here for the limitless potentiality, and whatever you can see with your closed eyes is actually available for you. You can create anything you want in this lifetime. But why? What is it all about? Because the things that we will take with us for the rest of our life, the things that we will remember, is the memories. And we create memories with our senses. the touch, the smell, the taste, the sensation, the sound. Just going back to that memory of being in my grandparents' summer house, I could feel myself sitting in that seat. I could hear the sound of the beautiful trees swaying from the ocean wind because they were so close to the beach. It's a whole array of memories that came back from just me closing my eyes and connecting to that memory of that radio. And I realized that I never shared that with my grandparents. They wouldn't have a clue, and it makes me emotional because they would not have a clue of how important and how many memories they have left with me from just that, from just the simplicity of that. So I think it's really important that we come back to what actually matters to us. And I sat this morning and I sat outside drinking my cacao, and I was like, I'm about to go on a holiday. And I sat and I was like, what really brings you joy, Jenny? And my mind always taps into my business because I love my business so deeply. I really, really love my business so deeply. And I'm here creating a massive ripple effect and impact on people's lives every single day. And I know that, and that is so important for me. And I love that because the core of my business is so much more than what you possibly could understand. I was like going and playing in the ocean without having to make a 10-second video to make a reel out of it and share with the world, even though the message behind that reel will be really potent and powerful because I'm the one sharing it and I don't share shit that doesn't mean anything. Or to have a beautiful meal without having to take a photo of it, actually coming back to that simplicity of what actually really matters in life. And I'm here to remind it's such a seesaw, right? Because I'm here to remind you of how incredible life is. And when we come back to the core of everything and what truly matters in life, it is just the simplicity of life. But I want to share that with you. I want you to see and understand that and teach you all about it. It's like, how do you do that, Jenny? How do you bring them all together without it getting lost in this world of so many distractions? And when I sit here sharing about that, I think about the membership, belonging, a place of belonging. I was like, fuck, Jenny, you just need to bring back the old school radio channel where we just turned a knob because it's just life, right? It is the old school radio is just symbolizing so much. It's when we're in alignment of what truly matters for us. It's when we find a sweet spot of the old school radio channels, like zzz, 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 and we just come into flow. Everything just makes sense. Everything coming into harmony, and life flows. That's when we're in alignment. And when we're not in alignment, like zzz, 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 static, like we can't actually hear what is going on. We can't feel what is going on. There's so much distraction. So the email I just sent off anyway, it was very beautiful. I really wanted to share an email with you all today. I want you all to know how incredible you are and how special you are to me, and that you really mean something to me. I don't want to throw out emails out there that is a distraction, that means nothing. It's from my soul, because as you read that, I want something to awaken within you, something to spark within you to go, whoa, okay, thank you for that message. You're all going to get a different message out of it, but it comes from my soul to your soul. And it means something. It's like a pen pal. Like it's actually meaningful. There's something in it. There's something deliciousness in it. And coming back to simplicity, what actually really matters, what actually truly matters for you. And remind you that what truly matters is what we feel. We create memories from our senses, to embodying our senses and coming into our senses and to truly allow for ourselves to feel. I can go and put some makeup on and do my hair and get out of my pajamas for this visual to be spot on. But I choose not to, because this is not about the visual spot on perfection. This is about you feeling something in your core. When I speak about the memories, when I speak about how I felt when I was a little girl sitting in my grandparents' veranda, in their enclosed veranda, I want you to feel something, and I want you to close your eyes and think back of a memory that means something for you that you might have forgotten about in the distraction of life. It's the somatic, it's the senses, it's the sensations that we feel that creates the memories. And if we're in a heightened state and we're dissociating from all of the things to protect ourselves because our nervous system is so dysregulated, we won't be able to connect to the memories. We won't be creating memories because your nervous system will be so focused on protecting you, on keeping you safe, on survival. And I want you to memorize things. I want you to feel things. I want you to be able to memorize and feel the delightfulness of life. I don't want you to be so distracted. I want you to be centered. I want you to be having that flow in your window of tolerance. I want you to remember the things that truly matters for you. I don't want your mind to always be 100 miles an hour. I don't want you to always be distracted by the phone or the computer. And we do. I do too. I'm human. I do too. So as I come in here and remind you, I remind myself to remember what's really important for yourself, for your children, for the people around you. It's the simple little things that etches memories into our mind. And that's what we're going to take with us for the rest of our life. And I want you to come back to that. Let's take a breath together. If you are in a position where you can close your eyes down right now, close your eyes down. Obviously, if you're driving a vehicle or you're doing something where you need to be present, keep your eyes open. But take a nice big breath in through your nose and all the way down. Just feel that breath coming all the way down your belly. And hold the breath there just for a little moment. And open your mouth and let the breath fall out like a waterfall out of your mouth. And just see what memory comes up for you. Just see if there's anything coming through. And I can promise you that if you're someone that grounds and connect with yourself daily, this process is going to be a lot easier. If you're someone that's very distracted, dissociating, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. And this is why I want people to come into a regulated state, because it's so important for every single aspect of your life. It's to keep you in alignment with who you are. It's to keep you connected with who you are, what truly matters for you. It's to keep you present with yourself, with your friends, with your family, with your partner. It's to keep you clear in your mind. It's to keep you focusing on what truly matters and not be so distracted. Keep you away from the overwhelm. Keep you away from the stress. Keep you away from the things that actually keeps you distracted from what truly matters. And a regulated nervous system is going to bring you into that connectedness with what truly matters. And that's where I want you to be. This is why I want the old school radio, so you don't have to go on your phone and look for me to receive my medicine and get distracted along the way and forget why you were doing it in the first place. You know how many times you picked up your phone to look for something and you forget what you were looking for because you got so distracted, because as soon as you open it up, there's a million distractions already. The visuals, the sounds, everything is just a distraction. So I want that old school radio. You can just turn the knob and tune into whatever it is you desire to tune into. Maybe I just have to make an old school radio. It's a short and sweet episode. I just really wanted to share with you what I sat with this morning. And that the importance in your nervous system is not just to have a trauma release, and it's not just for this or just for that. It's for everything. You know, the zebra running away from the lion is not going to memorize the beautiful flowers he's running past because he's in a state of survival. He's just going to freaking go until he feels safe again. And in a modern world, so many people just don't feel safe. They're so distracted that they're just always running like that zebra, running away from the lion. The only difference is we don't really actually have a lion chasing us, but we're still running like if there was a lion chasing us, and we're forgetting about everything that we're going past because we're just in a state of survival. We're just running, and forgetting about the things that actually matters. And eventually we're going to hit a wall. We're going to go, where the hell did time go? What happened? Because you were so distracted. Did you forgot to memorize the simple things, the smells, the touches, the senses? It's so important, guys. Anyway, if you're located in Australia, if you're on the east coast of Australia, the 30th of May, I'm holding a 9-hour event on the hinterlands of the Gold Coast. It's called the Full Experience. We're going to tap into all of the things I just spoke about and so much more. I will share with you knowledge. It is me teaching the basic understanding of nervous system, of breath work, of mindset, of creating new neural pathways, but combining that with the experiences, with the somatic experience of having the breath work, of having the meditation, of having the cacao ceremonies, of all of the things combined together, for you to actually understanding what it feels like to be truly grounded, to be in truly alignment with who you are and why and how, to bring you into what truly matters. I would love to have you there. There are limited spots available. A lot of tickets have already sold. The last time we had it, we sold 50 tickets and it was sold out and was absolutely phenomenal. It is 9 hours. I think the tickets are $55 for a 9-hour event and experience. Why the hell? Because I want you to stop now. I want that zebra to go, ee! I want that zebra to stop and realize there is no lion chasing you. And the more you're running, the more you're going to run away from your life. And you're going to get to the day where you're going to hit a wall and go, where the hell did time go? What happened? And I don't want you to get to that. I want you to stop now. And I want you to create that spaciousness, and I want you to regulate your nervous system and understand and learn how to do that yourself every single day, and that it doesn't have to be hard or challenging. You can do it very easily. But I can't just talk and share with you and teach you. I want you to feel it in your body, because when you feel it in your body, it's going to anchor in and you're going to be, oh my God, that feels good. That feels good. I want to do this again and again and again. And I don't want you to feel that you need to come and see me every single day to do that. I want to teach you how to do that on your own so that you can teach your children and your partner, so that we all can live with a regulated nervous system and really anchor in what truly matters in life, and stop being the zebra running away from the lion, because there is no lion. You don't have to be in a state of survival. This is your life and I want you to live it. 30th of May, the full experience. I'm going to put the link in the show notes below to get your ticket. Bring along the women in your life that truly matters for you, and let's come and experience what it's like to actually be a zebra that has stopped, maybe even right next to the lion, and they get to smell and taste the grass and feel the sun and just really enjoy life. So good. I love you all. So much love. If you haven't signed up for my email list, please make sure you go and do that now. jennyoceans.com. Scroll down the bottom, pop your email in. Social media is not my main place of being. It is a distraction. Yes, I'm there, but it's not the main place for me to share my medicine with you, because I do not want you to get distracted receiving the medicine. I want it to be potent. If you're in Australia, come to the full day experience on the 30th of May. If you are not located in Australia, even if you are located in Australia, make sure you go into jennyoceans.com, scroll down the bottom, put your email in and receive my email letters. It's not about spamming you. It's not about crowding your life. It's about actually sharing things that will make a difference in your life. All the love from me to you. Ciao, everyone. Ciao.